Some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on another team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Yellow Jackets will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Clemson Tigers offense takes the field to start this game off. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Bob.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourself.
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Clemson jumps to the line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We've got to rattle him. We've got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
Clemson will send the punt team out. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. The Yellow Jackets offense will try to get something going with their first possession. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Rutherford. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Second down coming up. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Yellow Jackets are rolling down the field. Quick release on the RPO. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Bunch formation for these receivers. Caught in the backfield, it's Rutherford. Hauled down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Yellow Jackets kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll keep it himself. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's King. A little floater there that falls incomplete. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. From the gun, running back on the move. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Tigers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Got it behind the line. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the air, it's Klubnik. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And the Tigers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Tennessee is on top, but it's not like Peyton Manning or T. Martin are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They are up by 7 over Georgia. Just another week of SEC football where...
There he goes! He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. To the ground. He's got it again. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here comes the Heat, trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 45 on its way. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
These quarterbacks are nightmares to play. Pretty good coverage on the outside. Man-to-man, nobody looking at the quarterback. He takes off. He doesn't look like a quarterback. Looks like a running back. Chews up yards, gets way down the field, and makes a big play for this offense.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
The Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's King. Spits it out to the back. Finds his man, it's Haynes. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. 3rd down play from the gun. Got it in the middle, it's Rutherford. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Yellow Jackets had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Hit as he throws. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That brings them to within 1.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Fielded in the end zone, it's Randall. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Here's a hit.
Quarterback gets sacked at his own 2-yard line. Give the defense a ton of credit. They were going for the safety, and they almost got it. Great effort up front by the D.
So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Looking to throw, it's King. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Rides the back on the option to give. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Nestled just inside that right upright. And they've regained the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Williams. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Wide open downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
On the run, it's Haynes. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire, and those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens, but you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
Jukes his way for more. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Try to barge their way in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's King. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. Off play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And this dude knows how to get after quarterbacks. Last week he had 3 sacks. He gets his first today. I'll tell you what, you better know where he is before the ball snapped every single play.
And the Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had. Turning it on! Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Quick completion to the right. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Clemson!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Tennessee is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Neyland and Fulmer and Majors, this has not been a blowout today in Knoxville. They're up by 4 over Georgia. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the lone running back. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quick strike complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Using his legs, it's Haynes. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Surging forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
The Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Under fire! Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking for a man, it's King. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And the Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Bringing the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a second down. He'll try to pop the draw. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Clemson will send the punt team out. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll run play action. Shoots it to the left. A strike downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass, it's Kane. This time he's got it. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
That's reeled in. It's Rutherford. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Gonna look downfield again. The screen, he can go. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Red pass hits complete. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. The Yellow Jackets want to move quickly. Trying play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Haynes. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking for room. It's Haynes. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. It's good. Easy call for the ref. The lead is now back down to 9.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. quickly to the tight end. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. To throw, it's Klubnik. Hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes Clemson with another 1st down. Motion from the back. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. Oh, he's got some space. Things did not go their way in ACC play last year. This year, an opportunity maybe to turn things around.
And we've seen people in this league turn things around. The ACC every year, it seems like, like Reese, you always say, spinning that wheel of destiny. Who's going to be in the championship game? So it's not unheard of that you can have a bad season and turn around. So, Jesse, a lot of examples to point to as they kick off this season.
Yeah, it is critical then to get off to a fast start. Right? They've got to come out here in their first conference game in ACC play and put it all together. Offense has to march the ball, score points. Defense needs to get some stops and create some takeaways and set a standard for yourself throughout the course of the season. Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Gets it out fast. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Trying to bully their way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for the end zone. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goal. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets heading quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line. To the air, it's King. Makes the catch, it's Haynes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. With the catch, it's Patterson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to keep it in the air. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the 1st half.
The Yellow Jackets will punt this one away.
On to punt it away.
And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Finds a man in the middle. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Well, he's making it look easy out there snagging that pass. Sammy Watkins, Mike Williams, T. Higgins. Great Clemson receivers in recent years. These guys just got open. They found a way with their speed and their route running ability. It's a lot of what this guy does here, too. He makes it easy on his quarterback.
Back to throw, it's Klubnik. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Behind the chains now on second and long. They're working that left side. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. To the air, it's King. Makes the catch. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Line getting set on second down. Looking for room, it's Haynes. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Motion from the wideout. A run for the quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the back. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Clemson! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Iowa has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. We don't always see this from this group. They're up by 20 over UMass. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's going to throw it from his own end zone. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Clemson will send the punt team out. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. The Yellow Jackets can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll do it himself. There he goes! And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
3rd down coming up.
The play action fake. Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Oh, they're after him. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Haynes. Across the 25, he's got room. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking for a man. It's Kane. Snagged out of the air. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. They're facing a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes, but 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Splits the uprights. Good.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Makes a man miss. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on first down. Fires complete on the crosser. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Grab near the marker, it's Randall. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Yellow Jackets moving quickly to the line.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy at that slot position.
On the move, it's Haynes. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield. It's Rutherford. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Hands it off. He's not going to get there. Had to get it to the 35-yard line to pick up the first down. Now they have a decision to make on 4th. Has to get there to move the sticks. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. If you plan to deal with the Tigers, you better be able to handle their defensive front. They have a whole legacy of this dating back to the fridge, William Perry.
Big old legacy, and it seems like every year they rotate so many guys that are so highly recruited, so good. Just great players. They're always big and strong and fast and physical, and they get after your quarterback.
The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. Snagged in the middle. It's Rivers. He stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Good right down the boulevard. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Pulls it, fired complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Kick is in the air. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. He'll keep it himself. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback in an option offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football there.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field position than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And the try is no good. Had a chance to make this lead 20, but we're still sitting on a 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
Off the play fake. Got a man, it's Patterson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass, it's King. Get it out on the screen. Shakes off the defender. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Brown.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun.